our intermission.
Gotcha.
Once again, shout out Clutch Radio for giving us the Vodcast and
Hey,
visuals.
Steven.
You know what I'm saying? And let's give a round of applause again. One more time for Dutchess. For Dutchess.
And Dutchess, Miss Crystal.
Come through.
Miss
Mommy
Crystal.
Dutchess.
Thank
You
you
know what
for
I'm saying?
sitting with us.
I think she lying about the age. She look 30.
She do. She look
look
mad good. If y'all didn't know,
Word.
she looks
I
mad good.
love Miss
You
Crystal.
mad? You
Miss
mad exaggerating, son?
I be Miss Crystal.
Your flattery is too obvious right now.
Yeah. Let's get Dutchess on, man. Let's get our Dutchess today. Hey. Yeah.
Hey, oh.
Let's get a round of applause.
I don't think you got no underwear on.
You see, Dutchess, this is how he introduces himself to you. Say it
No.
again.
What did he
say? It again.
I said, but I don't think you got no underwear on.
That's how he introduces himself.
So let me just say,
Yeah.
I'm one of those type of girls that like to match,
Right.
bra
I
match,
feel you.
panties match,
Panties match.
and it match the
Panties
fit.
Man.
Yeah.
I bet you wish you were sitting over here now, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, he got a 3/4 job.
What's good?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. We gotta ask her what's in her fucking cup. She got in her
you
fucking
sipping on?
cup.
It's rum.
It's
It's
what?
ocean spray.
Ocean
Ocean
No,
spray. Hold
ocean
on.
spray.
Ocean
Yeah.
spray. What
No.
What the fuck? Ocean
No.
I
spray.
don't know.
She got specific
I'm
on
not
brand.
one of. I'm the type of this. I don't like to drink. Preferably, my habit is, smoking. So I'm not really a drinker. So I'm not really good to tell you what is what and all that stuff. Now, we in the kitchen, I might can tell you some things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
say
can't
you
tell
can
you
cook.
nothing about
You
this.
can cook it.
So you
I
can cook.
can cook.
Wait, what's your favorite dish to cook?
Good. Honestly, I don't have a favorite.
You got a favorite? All right, so what's like? It's
I like whoever's favorite I'm cooking for.
Oh shit!
How you cook
for that?
How you cook?
Listen,
Hey yo.
I like shrimp scampi.
Yeah.
I like what you like. I like.
How you
shrimp
cook your
scampi.
yams?
Yeah.
How I cook my yams.
Yeah.
Number one, I get real organic grown sweet potatoes.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
boil them. I boil them so long to the point where the skin just peels off.
All right.
Peel the skin off, and then I actually hand mash them.
Hand mash.
Wait, she a real
Yes.
cook.
No, like for real.
That's a real cook type.
You gotta have brown sugar. I love raw sugar
Raw.
with it. A little bit of honey, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of nutmeg. And
Listen, don't give your whole fucking
Yeah,
recipe away.
yeah, I'm gonna leave
Keep
it right
something-
there because I
keep
ain't gonna.
something proprietary.
Yeah,
Yeah, she like,
I'll let y'all have it right there.
Bring that shit down,
Shout out to DJ Shark. DJ Shark just walked in the building. Shout out to
what up, what up?
What up, DJ Shark? What's good? I need a beat. Can I get a beat? I only got $1 though.
Hell yeah, got
Yeah.
He ain't say
I
shit
can
about that
PayPal
dollar.
you $1 for a
He
beat.
ain't say shit about that dollar.
Hey, shit about that.
right now.
Right now, I'm gonna put it on Dutchess tab.
I got it right now. Let's go.
Look, Dutchess don't got no tab.
Oh, see that shit? When you know somebody do the shoulder rug,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know that shit official. I ain't got no fucking tag, nigga. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Damn, y'all cussing. I'm trying to stop cussing.
Are you trying?
Are you trying to
Oh,
stop
you with the wrong people.
Yeah,
I'm
you
about
are.
to
Man.
say you with the wrong people.
Gosh darn it.
I'm gonna make this my last day then.
Okay, bet. That'll be
Yeah, because you got to curse on the
Cause
show.
I like to be my motherfucking self.
Yeah.
motherfucking self.
Liberation.
That's first.
Go
Liberation.
for your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying?
You know the weirdest part about that? There was a mother-daughter check that y'all didn't actually see.
Word.
She said she's gonna be a motherfucking example. Like she looked over at y'all, and Mama Crystal looked back, and I was just like,
Yeah. We missed
no
that.
part to that.
We missed that.
Hold on, Mama Crystal. What did you do, Mama Crystal?
I don't know what he's talking about.
She talking about some eye
He said when
contact.
I cussed, you looked over at me like. But that's because we already had this discussion. I had this discussion with the entire tattoo shop,
Yeah.
everybody in my life.
Yeah.
And I let them know that like after Christmas Day is gonna be like my big change. I'm gonna stop smoking and I'm work on stop
No, you're
cussing
not. No, you're not. You're not gonna stop smoking.
100%.
You gonna
Why
stop
you
smoking?
gonna
100%
stop
honest.
being part of the earth?
Why? Listen, that's what I'm saying. Weed is part of the earth.
I need a break for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody and to be fair, like everybody needs
To each his own.
They need their break from different
Some
stuff at
people
different
need
times.
to take a break and don't know that they need
Exactly,
to take a break. Shit, at least I know I
exactly.
need to take a break.
Yo, but listen, weed
So
is grown
kudos
from the
to you.
earth. That is a natural
It's a beautiful
herb.
thing, but I'm gonna be
Yes.
honest with you. I just need to know, like, I'm at this point in my life where I need to know my power and my control. So certain things I need to know that I can cut on and off like a light switch. Yeah, I can.
Okay, I feel that. I mean, when I used to smoke weed and shit, I mean, I felt like I had self control.
Word.
Yeah, and I cut it off when I wanted to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can I give a story? Can I give a story right quick? I can't give a story.
Give a story?
I know it's not about me, but everybody got like a weed story.
90 seconds.
Everybody has
a weed story. Yeah, everybody has a weed story. All right, I'm gonna ask Dutchess, what's your weed story? Everybody has one. I got one.
When you first started smoking weed story?
I'm just
just one weed story.
No, I got a million weed stories.
So, give me one weed story.
Who the most famous person you ever smoked weed with?
Snoop Dogg.
That's like a given, but like honestly,
like who?
I can't even say because they can't even be known that they smoke.
Oh wow!
But when I tell you iconic, legendary, legendary.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
What do they do?
No. What do
it was
they
Russell
do?
Simmons. They was doing
Russell Simmons. He
smoking in yoga.
No, it's one of the most. In my opinion,
you have a great opportunity in front of you, Dutchess.
In my opinion, one of the most amazing, most influential black females in our culture. Like very powerful.
Huh?
Very powerful.
Wow.
Wait, I missed that whole segue.
She said Oprah rolled the joint. She said
I did not say that shit. That nigga is straight up bullshit.
Wait, she said Oprah on the stoop.
Y'all so funny.
Girl Scout cookies for everybody's going home. Niggas is crazy, son.
I'm done.
Why?
Wait, what was that from though? I forgot.
That was from an episode.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You work weird ass hours. You be watching daytime TV and shit.
That's iconic, legendary. That's pop culture history, though.
Why wouldn't you know that? You don't know. You get a car. Everybody got cars.
Yeah. See, this shit threw me off.
Nah, it's over.
I don't know.
You don't need no more punch.
No more punch. Thank you.
See, we was trying to.
Dutchess, we try to put him on the limit.
We're gonna draw the line right
I'm a grown ass man, dog. Put me on the motherfucking limit.
We got kids.
So we're gonna go to the questions.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No, I was about to say, what kind of questions?
CC dead.
Y'all got your questions ready?
We ready, y'all.
No.
So hold on.
Miss Janae said, "I got him."
Hey, let me
We're
ask
not
you.
ready yet.
Let me ask you. This is the thing I want. Like I think a lot of people want to know. When before everything happened, before you hit that wave of momentum. Did you know you was gonna hit that wave, or was you like, man, I don't know if this shit gonna work out? Like, most people don't know.
See, you know what the problem is? Some people do reality TV because they have this big dream of thinking that their whole life is going to change and they're going to be famous.
Yeah, facts.
That was never my dream. I never wanted to be famous. I kind of felt like I'm a country girl.
Yeah.
I'm from Lincoln, North. I'm 100 with it. I'm from Lincoln, North Carolina, baby. 704. Like Charlotte is where I spent a lot of my time too.
That's a Jay-Z line.
Especially growing up, you know what I'm saying? So for me, like coming from the country and having the best of both worlds, experiencing the city life too, it just kind of like changed how you do things and how you think about things and how you move with things. For me, coming from Lincoln, North Carolina, which is like this big, my dad was the first black firefighter.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Like,
word.
Yeah, so I come from a very strong name.
Yeah.
It might not be nationally known, but where I come from, my father is that nigga.
Shout out to you.
What's that last name?
Lattimore.
Shout out to Lattimore, the first black firefighter.
North Carolina. But like,
you don't know no Johnsons, do you? Out there.
We not about to do. We not. It's done. We not about to do it. Right. No.
Anyway, but let me go back to like my dead ass though. Like my history with my family is kind of like strong where I come from.
Yeah.
My mom was a brown belt in karate. My aunt was a state champion in track.
Brown belt?
Like I come from athletes. I come from intellect. I come from really great things. So I felt like I was famous even though I wasn't famous.
Yeah.
But where I came from, I was a captain of the basketball team, captain of the cheerleading squad, National Honor Society, Beta Club, like top 10 of my class. Like I was relevant.
Yeah.
Before I was relevant.
Yeah.
And it might have been on this big of a platform. Yeah. But when you feel like you mean that much to people, when it gets on a bigger platform, it don't really change. It's really the same thing.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not no different than when I grew up. I'm the same person. Anybody that knew me before, like DJ Shark.
Shout out to DJ Shark again.
Yeah, like DJ Shark, he know me before I was famous. And he'll tell you, like, I'm the same person I was back then. Like, I ain't never changed because that stuff don't really mean nothing. Like, I got 1.3 million followers on Instagram, 1.8 million followers on Facebook. But, like, can all of them give me $1?
Word.
And then we can say that,
for that? Yeah.
You feel me? Then I can say that I can brag about that shit. I can like make that shit seem relevant. But like even in one of my tracks, I say like I just want the money, fuck the fame.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't give a fuck about 1 million people knowing me. I need that $1 million check. Like I need that bag. So I'm different than a lot of people that decided to be a part of that reality show that I was a part of, because a lot of them got on it because they had the dream of being this big old superstar. And I'm gonna be honest, like reality TV is an amazing platform. I'm forever grateful for my experiences on Black Ink.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is like you're a reality star, like not to shit on nobody, but my nigga, I know niggas that work at Bank of America that make more money than everybody on reality TV.
Yeah, shout out to one BA say something.
Yeah, shout out
like,
to
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
just not about to be caught up on your hype because everybody else is caught up on your hype. When I know people's that their life is way better than yours. They financial stability is way better than yours. They ain't got to make a fool out of themselves just to get that next bag. Yeah. Like, it's just certain things that I got a different type of respect for. And I think a lot of that is coming from the South.
That's dope
Having
that you
family,
said, like
going to a HBCU, like that shit make you think about shit differently.
So you know what I want to know? Like, where did your love of music come from? Where that? Cause that just to me that shit came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere for you.
She said I been knew that, man.
For you.
I'm just for the people that's like me. What the fuck
so for the
music
people like you, my brother was in preschool. I played the piano at his preschool graduation. I've always been surrounded by music. My mother's father, my grandfather, he was actually part of a gospel quartet. My aunt Tonda knows how to play the bass guitar. My uncle plays instruments. Like, I come from a very strong musically inclined family. Yeah. I did music before I'm doing it now. I did music when me and C's was first together. But the support system that I had was not what it needed to be for me to have the confidence that I needed to really put the energy and time into it that I'm doing now. When you're surrounded by positive people and good people and people that just like, I ain't talking about yes men. Yeah. I'm talking about people that dead ass tell you what's real and give you like that food for your soul type shit. That shit make you better, it make you grow, and it build up your confidence. And that's what I needed for me to even get the courage to put something out like that. Like, I'm a tattoo artist. You don't have to see my artwork. A lot of my clients, I tattoo all the time. I don't post that on my page. Why? Because it ain't for y'all. It ain't for my followers on Instagram. Sometimes these tattoos are for the client, for them to have that personal connection with whatever we had to talk about during that time frame of us having that creative expression. It ain't for everybody all the time.
Facts.
And then a lot of times people want to be so critical of your shit. It's like, how the fuck dare you tear something down that means the world to somebody the fuck else? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah. So
I'm just a different person when it comes to like the comments, the critics, and my creative expression. Like, I'm a tattoo artist. I'm a visual artist. You see my shop. Like, this is a visual. Thank you. This is a visual representation of like my dream, my goals, things that I love, things that I'm passionate about. And if I can do that in this platform, you think I can't do it in another medium?
Yeah.
I love that you just about that. Like, I love that you're authenticist.
That's what
you're
honestly, like, think about it. That's what an artist is, though.
Is that a word?
Like, even when you getting dressed in the morning. Sorry, baby, but when you getting dressed in the morning, like how I am when I get dressed in the morning, that shit is like.
Let me see how her face lit up. She's like, nigga, when I get dressed in the morning, nigga.
No, because if y'all see my house, y'all be like, this nigga here.
You got walk-in closet.
I have 3.
You got to. A woman gotta have a walk-in closet. That's the first thing when they get a house.
That's the first thing you look for. Facts.
I have
right?
3 walk-in closets, and 2 of them are in my master bedroom.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Goddamn! Her square feet fucking bedroom is bigger than a lot of motherfucking apartments.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, my bedroom is amazing.
She rent out the shoe section to
rent
a
the shoe
nigga for $625 a month.
Oh, you don't even want to go into my shoes. So in one closet I keep all of my sneakers. They're all in clear plastic boxes, so I know what it is.
Yeah.
Then I got like
Where do you get
my
that?
LeBrons right here, my KDs right here. I got my ones, my all organized.
Oh, she got them into
I just want to know where you get clear shoe boxes.
Clear shoe box, the container store. $30 for 20-something boxes.
Didn't Fat Joe got some shit like that?
A lot of people have that.
A lot of people have
Right.
that want to like have a nice creative.
Right.
So do you been licking the bottom of your shoes like just to show off?
No, I don't never do all that nasty shit. But then in my other closet is like where all my like sexy stuff is, like my red bottoms and my, my Chanel.
The shits. I call
my
those the shits.
Versace's. And
I call those the
all of that
shits.
good sexy
That's
stuff.
the shits.
So that's what's in that closet.
Yeah.
And then my other bedroom, I have like my winter coats is in one closet.
Winter coats. It don't get that cold for winter coats.
Well, you gotta
in Charlotte.
understand, I lived in New York for 10 years.
What part of New York? Wait, hold on. What part of New York?
Why, how dare he come from
What part of New York?
Dog, she was on
Hold on.
TV.
I don't be watching this shit
Where
like
you
that.
from?
I don't be
from Brooklyn, New
watching
York.
shit
Where you
like
from in Brooklyn?
93rd and East Rutland Road.
Oh, this nigga's over in Flatbush. Fuck outta here. You ain't even fucking from Brooklyn. You from Flatbush. You can't even Brooklyn. You from Flatbush, nigga. You from Flatbush.
Shout out to Bobby Smoker and Roddy Ray.
Hey, Slim. What's that part past Flatbush?
Wait.
Bush.
No, that's not Flatbush. That's East Flatbush. That's Canarsie.
You in Canarsie, nigga.
Oh, no.
That nigga neighborhood look just like Hidden Valley.
You're not going to cover my
Your
neck.
screen door slapped back on the
That
hinge.
nigga's neighborhood look just like Hidden Valley, y'all.
No, 93rd and Rutland is nowhere near Canarsie. What are you
Well,
talking
he said your
about?
projects ain't real, she said.
That's nowhere near Canarsie.
So, bro, let me tell you where I live.
Where?
Ooh. Get it.
Where?
J-Line.
That's fucking Junction.
Ooh.
Never did I stay on the junction.
Sound like a highway or
Let's
something.
go. Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
Sound like a highway is
Hold
nearby.
on. The J-Line. Okay, J-Line. Where?
J-Line?
J-Line. What's the rest?
Quincy.
Quincy.
I don't know.
Facts.
Quincy. Oh, Quincy.
Facts.
That's Bed-Stuy. That's
Quincy
Bed-Stuy.
and Malcolm X.
That's Bed-Stuy. I know where you
Same
at.
block that
That's
Do the
Bed-Stuy.
Right Thing was shot on.
Right.
Yeah, that's Bed-Stuy.
Legendary block.
Same block where a lot of niggas was shot on.
Facts. That too. That part too.
That's Bed-Stuy.
Right. Might be getting shot right now. Fuck around. Fuck around.
Wait. Don't what's his name?
And hold on.
2
Let me
million live over there, right?
get you one better.
2 million.
Let me get
2
you one
million
better.
What?
I worked
Where?
on
Where? Where?
Graham Avenue.
Yeah,
right in front of Boricua Project.
People be
Facts.
Graham Avenue. That's
Facts.
Yeah, that's where I used to go for the Foot Locker and shit on Graham Avenue and shit. Get my sneakers and shit.
Nigga, I was right upstairs from the Foot Locker.
You right upstairs from the what?
NBA tattoos, right there.
Oh shit.
That's where I got my start at.
Nothing but ass.
Matter of fact, that's where I got famous. Y'all think I got famous from Black Ink? No, I got famous from NBA tattoos. Shout out to Puppet. That nigga was the hardest, roughest, most, I love you, Puppet, but I'm gonna be honest, most piece of shit fucking boss I ever had in this fucking tattoo industry.
That's
and
on
that
top of
nigga
that
made
shit.
me a
That's
boss.
exclusive.
That nigga made me a motherfucking boss. Like, I love the fact that I've been on this TV show, but I hate the fact that some people think that they can take credit for my success.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, I was motherfucking that bitch in Brooklyn. You hear
Yeah.
me?
Word.
I can go to Brooklyn right now. I got niggas that'll lay you down for me.
Oh shit.
Not because of no TV shit,
Where my-
but because of the love I have shown in the motherfucking hood.
Because I grew
Like,
up
nigga,
in
I've been in the Boricua projects doing tattoo parties till 4, 5 o'clock in the motherfucking morning.
Oh, she
That's
gangsta.
how I got my start, my nigga.
That's gangsta.
I'd be at the tattoo shop tattooing all day, leave from there, be in the projects, tattoo parties, till
so
4,
you know
5
where
in the
some of the
morning.
projects is at.
What? Yes, I know where some of the projects.
That's why I grew up at.
Yes.
As a little pick
Yes.
some of the projects.
Yes.
So you can't tell
My
me
G,
about nothing over there.
Let me tell you.
Some of the projects. baby.
Let me tell you my first day going
Yeah.
to New York.
Oh shit! See, we got a
Thursday. Thursday.
What's that word?
It was a Thursday.
Telepathic.
Okay,
Right.
That's not
Get
it.
your shit right. And that ain't
Sound
even
like
that
she
ain't
more
even
from-
the right word.
Yeah.
Facts.
What's the word?
Anyways.
She sound like she's more from New York than you.
Facts. facts.
He like, yeah, I used to ride the. I was on the ferry and shit, and
No, but look, my first time.
That's 9.
I decided I was gonna move to New York. It was on a Thursday, and I was like, man, I'm about to just move to New York. Fuck, I'm about to.
That's
My
how you
homegirl Kate Ross was living in New York. Shout out to Kate Ross, distinguished Carvat. But I was like, I'm moving, and she was like, well, I got a couch. I'm like, nigga.
That's a start.
Nigga, first off, me and Kate Ross lived together in college, so nigga, couch. I know she might not even be there some nights. I can sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm feeling like life is gonna be kind of decent. I ain't tripping. I'm gonna be in New York.
As long
Fuck
as you
it.
got some place to sleep.
My nigga, on Saturday.
The heat work in the winter.
I'm in there. My nigga, from Thursday by Saturday morning, I was in Burlington, North Carolina at my spot with Tip. Shout out to Tip, my nigga Tip.
Shout out.
But I picked up my Acura and I drove for the first time. I'd never been in New York City my entire life.
Oh, shit.
Never in my life. 20-something years old, I never in my life been in New York ever. And I just drove, packed up my car, and I got there and my phone died. And my charger broke.
That's the worst. That's the worst.
And I got lost.
No, you know what? That's a blessing because it
my nigga,
over.
My nigga, I got lost. Guess where I got lost at?
Where?
Marcy Project.
Marcy? Nah, it's not. It wasn't that bad.
Nigga, you a fucking
Wasn't that
lie.
bad? What year was this?
Fucking lie,
What
nigga.
year
It's like
was
10
this?
years ago.
He not from New York, is he?
That's
He not.
2007.
Is that him?
I ain't talking about New Jack City.
Yo, son, you from Jersey,
I ain't talking about New Jack City.
You from Waterbury, Connecticut, nigga.
But wait, you gotta understand,
wasn't
I am
that
from
bad.
Lincoln, North Carolina, nigga.
Oh, coming from there, from
What
Lincoln.
the fuck, nigga? I'm from Lincoln, North Carolina.
Marcy
I
wasn't
ain't
that
never
bad.
seen a project.
It wasn't that bad in 2007.
I never seen a project my whole life.
It was like, that's like 30,
It don't matter.
30 double wides high, nigga.
That was 88 when Jay-Z moved.
But you gotta understand, I never seen none of this shit before. I never seen a crackhead on the corner.
Wait, did you see the ice?
We got crackheads now. Don't get it twisted. Everywhere got crackheads,
Yeah.
but crackheads got certain codes in certain cities. You feel me? Certain cities, the crackheads stay in the crib.
Wait, hold on.
Right.
You haven't.
Then you got certain cities where the crackheads just run wild.
They
They
all
every
ain't
motherfucking
shit.
You
way.
haven't had the New York experience until you've seen the Icy Man get shot. Have you seen the Icy Man get shot?
I
What
seen
is
him get
that?
robbed.
I've never seen the icy man.
Nigga, I
get
seen
shot.
one
I
get
seen the Icy Man
robbed.
get shot. And remember, in the park, because like the kids now, they don't know about the shit. In the park, they got the little barrels.
Right.
And you go inside the barrels, and the Icy Man was like, the icy shit.
Right.
And this nigga just went in the black. I remember it like it was yesterday. He had the black trench coat with a black hat. Just walk up to the Icy Man, pow, shot him.
Never.
Dead.
That's just
Shot him in the head?
traumatizing. That
Shot
don't mean
him
that you
in the
from New
chest.
York. You just was.
For that, he asked for 3 scoops, he got 2 scoops. Shit went a little
No.
That was just traumatizing. That don't mean that you from New York.
No,
Chill
that
out.
shit used to happen all the time in some of the projects. The black guy, we used to call him the black guy. And the Icy Man stopped
Icy.
coming around because the Icy Man
The
always used to get
Icy.
shot.
Somebody shot him.
The Icy Man.
Regular.
Yeah, it was a regular thing. The guy in the black coat with the black hat.
That's like the
Like, used to get shot all the
You know how
time.
many cars the Chinaman lost in Brooklyn? You can't get out your car, leave the car door open for about 4.5 seconds.
Oh,
And
no,
the car's
no way. Your
going.
car
By the
gone.
time you slam your car door, somebody in it and it's on its
That's a
Chop
fact.
shop. Chop shop.
That's a
Chop
I
fact.
feel sorry for your mother.
Take your keys out.
I feel sorry for your mother.
When you go to close
What
your
you
car
say about
door,
my-
3 people in the
Yeah.
car. Your joint is down.
No, one
Fact.
more
Nah,
time I
that's a
thought my
fact.
car got stolen though.
Your car got stolen?
The Acura?
In
No,
Brooklyn?
it was the fucking parking police. They fucking told my shit.
With the,
Nigga, I went outside like, my car done got stolen. What the fuck? They done took my Acura.
the 3-wheel John. They told it with the 3-wheel John. The 3-wheel, the little cart John.
Don't look at the
No,
The cart.
they told
Oh,
my
like what-
car with a motherfucking wrecker.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
See, when you said the parking police, I don't know. See, we don't know.
See, parking police in New York is 5-0. It ain't no separation.
Oh wow.
Them niggas will beat you, lock you up.
They like
press you.
sheriffs in Florida. They do
Them
everything.
niggas do
Told you shit,
everything.
they might drive it later on too. Like when
You
they
damn
go,
right.
Niggas go to the club and your shit like this shit is hot.
But yo, we got a panel of sitting guests that they came here all the way from their prospective lives to come here and sit in with
East
us.
Charlotte,
You know what I'm
South
saying?
Charlotte.
You know, so we want to get to them. We want to get to their burning questions. So when we gonna
I'm
ask
worried about
y'all,
these questions.
we want to you're gonna
Yeah, we
stand
didn't
up.
screen these, so we don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna stand up, ask where you from, and you're gonna ask your question. You got 2 questions to ask Miss Dutchess. You got 2.
Now she said, hurry up.
Which mic?
What,
Give
this
him that
mic right here?
Okay, so you're
What
gonna
up,
stand it up.
Benji?
You're gonna say your name, where you from, And you're gonna ask your 2 burning questions from Ms. Dutchess.
It's a regular guy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Regular guy doing regular things.
Look, stop fucking shaking the shit so much.
I'm not. Alright. So it's Benji Cinco. He said get my Instagram too. BENGY_Cinco is spelled correctly. Hey man, don't interrupt me.
I'm sorry.
BENGY_Cinco CINCO.
Yes.
Dutchess, do you prefer a city man or country boy?
Country boy.
You better say that shit. You better say that.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Wait. Can I say something about that? Wait. I want to say something about that though.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I used to think that I wanted like this city nigga because I grew up in the country and I'm like, man, I need like this adventure.
Yeah.
And then I went to New York. I had an experience, and for me, I had no similarities to this person. But I had grew so attached to him that I was okay with the fact that I had no similarities.
Yeah.
Like,
why you cheesing so much?
I know. You see it.
Hey yo.
Okay. No, I'm reminiscing about what's going on now.
Oh, she gave me that look.
It ain't no history. I'm reminiscing about yesterday type situation.
Yesterday.
Get into that.
Shit.
Not the past. I'm talking about the present.
Okay, get into that.
Because it's a gift.
Get into that.
Get into that.
That's juicy shit.
Get into that.
Get into that juicy shit.
Get into that. You hear me?
Get into that juicy
You hear me?
shit.
Okay, so look.
You answer this question.
All right, so look. Like for me, having a country boy, for me, I love a gentleman. So I want a man that knows how to talk to his mama, know how to treat his mama, that know how to spend time with his mama. And a lot of times, people that grow up in New York, y'all know how it is. Y'all don't get to see y'all family like that because the hustle, that daily grind, they got to get that work, they got to get that bread just to make sure you can survive. So the family structure is completely different there as opposed to here. When you have a man that grew up in the type of structure that I grew up in, he's going to want the same things that I want. And he's going to be okay with those things. Yeah. Like, it was a problem for me when I was in my past relationship and you don't want to go to church. Mm-hmm. Like, the nigga I talk to now, he pray with me. Oh, like, you feel what I'm saying?
So you pray together, you stay together. I told y'all.
But it's just
blushing. You see her blushing? She like her dimples lit up. She's like, her nigga stay with me and pray with me.
But there's just certain things that I stopped appreciating because I started being okay with being in an uncomfortable comfort zone. Yeah. I was okay with being uncomfortable because of people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Stop moving the fucking mic. God damn, nigga.
It's falling off, young boy.
How's falling off?
It's falling off the table.
It's falling off.
Leave it like that. You keep moving this shit.
Young boy, listen. He had to talk, and we gotta talk. I'll chop your goddamn throat in this place tonight.
I love my throat.
Hey, what we just
no crumbs tonight.
We was talking about praying.
That's talking about praying. You're talking about stuff.
But in all seriousness, though, I've allowed myself to not really care about what I really, really wanted in a relationship because I was caught up in everybody else's hopes for me. Yeah. Like, oh my God, black love, da da da. Like, it's black love to y'all, but y'all don't know what I'm going through behind closed doors. Exactly. Y'all see this facade of this reality show and think that everything's fucking perfect in this relationship. Yeah. And I'm sitting here smiling, even though as soon as I get off the camera, I'm crying. Yeah. It got to the point where people was like, why do you look so miserable? Because I dead seriously look miserable. Yeah. Now you go to my page and you be like, this motherfucker happy as hell. She's smiling. And
but that's how you kill all the negativity.
Like,
with positivity.
I'm so happy right now. I could not even care about the shit that they talk about me. Mm-hmm. Like, when people hit me up and say, did you hear what such and such said? I'd be like, no. Mm-hmm. Well, you want to know? No. Yeah. Like, my nigga, my life is so good. I don't care about that. I'm far past that. Like, so far past that. So the woman I am now is so different than the woman y'all saw on TV. But I needed to see that woman on TV so that I could grow into the woman that I am. So I'm not at all, like, bothered by it.
She's ruined it for every nigga north of the Mason-Dixon line. That's what she's saying. It's over.
Yes, the fuck
over.
You gotta be a country boy.
You gotta come over here.
So what's your next question,
I
baby?
just want a picture with you. Is that cool?
Of course.
Oh, that's not gay.
All right, bro.
Put your ass down.
Question.
Hey, y'all always look. Okay.
That was the
See how they treat you? You see how they treat you?
Y'all niggas always
So we got plenty of time for pictures after.
I tried, Benjiano.
We got one more question from Nay.
Nay.
We got a couple more.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
We got Miss
What's up,
Janae.
baby?
Hey, don't touch on her.
Hey, Janae.
No, I'm gonna touch her. I'm gonna touch
She
you.
ain't worried about you.
Listen, you gotta watch it.
I'm Nay. You can follow me at Nay24_7. That's my line. Nay, hit me up.
Yes.
But my question is for all the boss women who trying to do something, what is the advice for them, not to lean on men, but to do their own thing? What would you tell them?
Good question. Good question.
Amazing question. Honestly, the best thing you can do, and it sounds like mad cliche. I feel bad to like say it because people be like, that's what everybody always say. Like, you really, really have to love you. Loving you is like so much bigger than just like loving you. Loving you means like everything that you want has to happen first before you breaking your neck to do this or do that.
Before you sacrifice.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, that's my number one problem. Like, I'm a giver. Anybody that's around me, they'll tell you, like, I am a giver, and I give freely and I give willingly. So I don't know how to say no. And sometimes, that's what gets me in trouble.
I'm about to say, do you feel like it slow you down?
Sometimes. But the reward that I get, like, seeing people be, like, that's the type of shit that make me feel good. Like, sometimes that don't make nobody feel nothing. Sometimes it make them feel like the world. But, like, you got to really love you. And loving you means, like, to its entirety.
Loving you.
To its entirety. Like, I'm going to be honest.
I was going to sing it.
Shut up.
But I didn't want to interrupt.
Anyway, look.
Hold on, can we update Dutchess on what we do? Okay, so
I ain't got no headphones.
You loud as shit.
that shit came out of the blue, so she's like, what the fuck is he doing? So on No Advisory Podcast, right, there's always a song to a certain phrase.
Of course.
Right? So when you said loving you, so I said loving you.
Of course.
So that's a song. So I got a point. So you feel free to chime in if you hear something.
I got you.
And you know what I mean?
I got you.
Enjoy the club.
I got you.
You don't even be making no songs.
But see, but back to your question though, like, you really gotta love you, and that means like do everything that you want first, and everything else that you want, it's gonna happen. Yesterday, I had a real life experience with that shit, and I spoke my mind, and I spoke what I wanted. If you know what you want, don't settle.
Don't settle.
That's loving yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't settle, that's loving yourself. If you know that this is what you want, but this person ain't bringing that, you already know that it ain't what you want, because this is what you really want. Like, I had to tell somebody, like, look, this is not what I want. And I am not okay with it, and I don't want any parts of it. So if you can't be the way that I need you to be for me, then you can't be there.
Right.
And guess what? Motherfucker either gonna get with it or they gonna get lost.
Get with it or get
Feel
lost.
me?
And both y'all gonna be by your damn self is what's gonna end up having it sound like.
So let me tell
That
you.
would sound like
let
the
me tell you-
reality.
Let me tell you what really. No, like, seriously, that's some bullshit, because I stepped out on faith. I don't do that type of stuff. I just be like, I just ignore your phone calls, so you just be like, I'm not
Right.
gonna
So
call
you give
no
up
more.
like a telemarketer. She
Yep.
treats you like a telemarketer. No, Bob, I'm not interested.
Click, click. So what's your second question, Miss Nate?
Yeah.
What's your second question?
I got one more.
Talk to the right hand of the mic.
We get you
You
something.
have some punch?
I like Nate questions.
Nah, because I had to think whether this is appropriate or not. But then I'm like,
Listen, this is
It don't matter.
Alright, but
It
so-
don't matter.
alright, it's
It
no
don't
advisory,
matter.
So I'm going to ask this is my other side. The best ganja you done had, state.
Oh shit.
From the West Coast. Where you from? Where you from? She from Tacoma, Washington. And
In
shit.
North Carolina?
Nah,
Just
in
wherever.
general.
In general.
Is it easy?
Nah, I got you right now. See, for a smoker, that's not a hard question, because you already got your pinnacles already. Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Right.
For me, White Lotus. White Lotus is grown in like places like Oregon or Colorado where they have high altitudes.
Yeah.
It's growing at like 30,000 altitude, and it's all organic water.
Oh,
Like
shit.
alkaline water, where the pH is like an 8.5 or higher.
I gotta smoke
So like
that.
when you like for me and see, like for me to even know all of that, let you know I know my shit.
So okay, so
Like,
what's
I'm
the
not,
high
I'm
like
not
though?
just the
What the high be like?
my G. Like see,
Word, what the
I
high
hate
be like?
I hate highs that make you feel like you in a coma.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to feel like I'm stuck and I can't get nothing done
Yeah.
for the day. I want that high where it's like, oh yes, like I'm on cloud 9.
You functional.
Like.
Hey.
I'm about to sing Cloud 9 on them, but like that vibe, that it's just like you gonna still keep shit going. You gonna still be positive. You gonna still be moving, and life just be like lit. So I would say the White Lotus.
Every day
That's
we
the
lit.
best.
White
You
Lotus.
tell me shit.
We appreciate you, Nay Nay.
Whoever got
Where you
that
from?
White
Where you
Lotus,
from?
though,
Where you
let
from?
me get that.
Raleigh.
That 919.
I'm up 2. I'm up 2.
Thank you, Nay.
Nay Nay.
Shout out to
So
Nat.
who we got here? What's your name, boo boo?
Chanel.
We got Chanel.
We got Chanel.
It's Chanel.
Nope, Chanel.
Mouth.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Chanel.
Okay, so I'm an artist. So from an artist to a tattoo artist, what is your favorite subject matter? So if you could, sit there and tattoo or draw, sketch out whatever you wanted to, what would it be?
See, me, I'm an artist, so
Good
it's
question,
like
good
not just tattoos. Like my Malcolm X painting is over there. That ballerina right there is mine. Like I paint too. So like for me, it depends on the vibe I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm a vibe. I'm
Listen,
a
you gotta
vibe.
cut that shit
The
off.
artist.
Put your shit on mute.
It's always an apple shit.
I'm dead serious on a vibe type of joint with it. Like I could be in the mood to be like, dang, I want to paint something that just make me feel empowered and like that's what the ballerina was about. Like let me just do something that make me feel empowered, and it just really depends on that headspace. But you gotta like really whatever headspace you in, you gotta allow yourself to fully like be in it, so you can like really be as creative as you allow yourself. Like a lot of times people control their creativity, like they hold back and shit.
Yeah.
So you gotta really just let yourself be committed fully to whatever it is, without judgments, without inhibitions, without somebody like, damn, I wonder what they gonna say. I wonder if they gonna like it. I wonder if that like.
Can't help
The
it.
beauty of art is everybody don't gotta like it.
Yeah.
Only somebody gotta like it.
Word.
And like some people look at Basquiat shit and be like, what the fuck? He was just drawing all these doodles all over the place. And then to some people, it's like the most amazing piece of artwork that their eyes have ever seen. So, beauty is in the eye of the beholder when it comes to shit like that. Some people just don't get it, and some people gonna get it immediately. But you gotta do it for you, so that the only reactions you're looking for is for the people that do get it.
That's dope shit. That shit you said about like yo.
Wait, hold. Can we do? Can we
No,
do
hold up.
finger snap?
Yeah, finger snap. She just dropped some deep shit.
dropped some deep
The
shit.
shit you said about being yourself and being uninhibited. Yo, I think uninhibited, that is key, because I find that like if you're conscious of how you look, or if you feel conscious of how people view you, that is what it holds you back.
Yeah.
And that's something that's dope about us and about everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We allow people to kind of get in that zone.
Yeah.
Because we so like not abstract.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You so
definitely keep that up.
non-confrontational.
No, we confrontational.
That's not the
We confrontational. You
You
ever meet a nigga
You
that?
can't even snap the back of his snapback. You
Yeah.
know you comfortable as shit on me.
Yeah.
You know you comfortable when you come around me.
You ever meet a nigga that use big words, but he don't know how to use big words?
No, that's not
This
me.
nigga right here, son. He's like, he's like a lot of times.
I know niggas like that.
He said,
Yo, you
Yeah.
gonna throw me under the bus like that, bitch?
Your
Yeah.
heart,
You
your heart
supposed
was
to be
in
my
the right
man,
place.
you gotta pull up to the light, congruent to the other car. Nigga,
Wait, but that was the second question, or that was the first?
That's the only question.
nigga, shut the fuck
You have
up.
two. She had two.
No, she only had one.
No, that's what I'm saying. She gotta have a.
And
second
you
question.
smell good. You smell like berries and fruits and shit.
Listen, stay away from this guy.
Yeah, I'm
Stay
mad
far away from this
harmless.
guy.
I'm harmless, yo. Have I bit you yet?
Next up.
No.
Next, who's
I ain't got close enough.
I did. I'm gonna tell that story.
Hey,
Hey, what up, D? I'm gonna see you at work.
That's the front part of the name.
Oh, it's your coworker?
Yeah,
Yes.
Where y'all work at?
Huh? United.
Oh, I need some motherfucking buddy passes,
Oh, shit.
companion passes, or some shit.
Oh, shit.
I always be coming through there. I need to come through for the low. So what the fuck is
Talk to
that?
this guy. Talk to this guy.
I think you the one I need to talk to.
Like, what is it now? I need to make a call to somebody. I know white people.
Look, first thing first, I ain't got no Instagram. I'm still hustling, so I ain't got no Instagram.
Hey, shout out to the hustlers out there.
Hustlers out there.
Facts.
Quick question. Hey, what's one thing you done bought that you regret?
That's a good question. Good question. Can we get a snap for that?
That's a
Good
good
fucking question.
That is all right right
Word,
there.
I like that question, D. Look, she got to think about that shit. Like, damn, I done bought a lot of fucked up shit.
Actually, I haven't.
You haven't?
No, she sounds.
Oh.
From this interview, it's organized and meticulous. So
It is.
her thought process, she don't seem
Put it
like a
back.
spontaneous shopper. She seems like, I'm going to go get what I want, not what I feel like.
Oh, shit. He nailed it in the head. He
He's
did.
absolutely right.
He nailed it in the head.
If I know I'm gonna get something, it's because I have thought about that shit long and hard. I say like something I regret spending my money on.
Yeah.
I gave a friend a loan, a 10 grand. And I want my motherfucking 10 grand back, bitch.
I got a question.
No. Let her answer his.
Yeah, I need that. I need that 10 grand back, though, bitch. Like, I ain't even
She's
playing.
probably not gonna. You're probably
All
not gonna get
jokes
that back.
aside,
Yeah.
I want my motherfucking 10 grand back, bitch. She know exactly who the fuck she is. And she probably is watching.
Is she
I
black?
hope she is black.
Black?
She's not,
She's
you're not getting your money
black.
back, baby.
Guess what I did?
Baby, you're not
Hold
getting.
on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me tell you what my white side had me do. I got a legally binding contract before I sent that 10 grand.
Oh, word.
Oh.
Okay.
It ain't nothing but a phone call to the lawyer. But I'm
Okay.
trying to be a decent friend
Right.
and wait for you to give me the
give her
fucking
fucking money back.
But we're already a year fucking past due, so now it's like, bitch,
Man.
I just want my motherfucking
Yeah,
money.
Like, what does she
want my
do
goddamn money,
something
bitch.
that
Hold on, she
warrants
didn't answer his
her?
question yet. Can she
I don't
answer
give
his
a
question?
fuck what you do.
Because
If I see you take a goddamn plane
ticket.
ticket, you got a plane. If I
Listen to
see
him.
you on your Insta story with a fucking plane ticket somewhere, you should have given me my goddamn money. Because if you could afford a goddamn, give me my goddamn money.
That's $500.
Start somewhere.
Start
okay.
small.
Start somewhere.
So what's question number 2?
Question number 2.
Shit.
Question number 2. Can I get some more punch?
Facts. Go on and give him some fun.
That motherfucker weigh $130. He only. You get 2 cup
Give me a
minimum.
fucking cup.
Give me a cup, D. That's what I brought the big jug for. This ain't
Where your cup, D? Get a cup and Oh shit!
Hold on, look at. Buddy look like he just was on the Pee Wee football team
He had some of the punch.
sideline. He was on.
D, my man. DJ Shaw got the punch. It was like, yo, listen. I got a question.
He did.
I got a question.
He looked like he came from his son Pop Warner football game. That nigga.
All right, yo, hold on. Let's get to this question.
Yo, this Q from Richmond, Virginia, 804. You can find me on IG.
Hey.
Jaded Flaws, JADED FLAWZ. My question to you is, from one artist to another, how do you evaluate your success?
The question was how you evaluate your success. That was the question?
Success.
Success. Success.
I mean, honestly, for me, success is like how you feel.
Yeah.
Like, for example, I quit Black Ink. To some people, they'll be like, oh, this bitch ain't successful no
Yeah.
more.
Right.
That's their opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
My opinion is I'm more successful because now I control my narrative. I control my destiny. I'm a part of things if I choose to be, not because I'm required to be. So I feel like I'm more successful. I might not have that same platform, and I might not have to make a fool out of myself to, you know what I'm saying, get a bag right now, which I'm very grateful for. Mm-hmm. So for me, my success is like people look at this tattoo shop. This shit look pretty goddamn successful.
Yeah, I like this shit. I'm going to get a
if I don't
tattoo.
say so myself. It does not look like a tattoo shop. It does not have like that. It feels good.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm successful. My radio show. When I get people on my Instagram and on my Twitter and all of these other platforms and they hit me up like, yo, I'm rocking in with Dutchology 92.7 The Block. Like, that shit is success to me.
Yeah.
I got people that's fucking with me and they don't gotta fuck with me. They're choosing to fuck with me. I give them something that makes them feel motivated and inspired about. Like, this is the stuff I'm in control of. VH1 want me to look like Big Fish, which is our production company. Big Fish wanted to make me look like a bitch all the time. And granted, I'm a black woman.
Yeah.
I can be a bitch. But I'm sure every woman in this room can be under the right circumstances. Yeah. Now, aside from those circumstances,
this nigga back posture is straight. I just want to point that out. This nigga sitting here like this.
Not leaving on shit.
Nigga core is on 18. Nigga
Information. Like, listen,
core is tight.
Soak this shit in, nigga.
Loosen up.
I am fucking done. No, but like seriously, like now I'm actually in control. Like before, I had to play a part of a situation that sometimes I wasn't okay with. Sometimes I wasn't comfortable with. And that's why they made me look like whatever they wanted me to look like. Ooh. But like now, I'm in control of everything. My music, my shop. Like, we can be in this bitch till 5 o'clock in the morning. Because why? It's mine.
It's yours. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We could go to the studio right now and record. Why?
DJ.
Because it's mine. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Having control over your shit is far greater success than being a part of environments where you have no control.
That's dope shit.
So what's your second question? That was that was dope.
That was a good ass.
That was a good ass question.
Great question.
Great question. Hold on, put the.
I got my last question is I guess like what do you want to be remembered for? Like how do you want to impact the world?
He said, what do you want to be remembered for, and how do you want to impact the world?
Yeah, what's your legacy?
My legacy is women's empowerment. I'm living my legacy. I left a relationship that people think was the most successful black love relationship in reality TV.
Really?
I walked away from it.
You and Caesar?
That's what people think. You would be fucking surprised.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? You might not remember this. This was funny shit. I was at what's the joint over there? What's the club over there that used to be Dave and Buster's over by
yes.
South End? What's that?
I know what
called?
you're talking about.
Oak Room.
Yes.
Oh, Oak Room.
Yes.
I like Oak Room.
I'm at the bar. My man's. I'm connected in this little city. Whatever. My man.